Hello future air warriors and welcome back to SSB Crack Exams. I'm Heyman and I'm here back again to discuss with you about a very crucial study plans that are related towards the Air Force Common Admission Test. In the previous study plans, I was discussing with you about the full year study plan and also about the 120-day study plan. So this study plan is only for those aspirants who have around 2 months of time to prepare for the examination and they want to crack the examination with a very good amount of marks. So if you're preparing for this particular one, make sure that you have a very good knowledge, a brief knowledge about the topics that you're going through, and I will give you some important tips and tricks on what kind of things you need to concentrate more and by this particular plan. Okay, so make sure that I will be discussing with you about only the general knowledge section of the AFCAT examination that includes the 25 questions of the 100 questions that are included in the AFCAT examination. Okay, so this plan is for the 60 days and let us begin. And I would like to introduce you that SSB Crack Exams is India's largest, most preferred online defense exams preparation portal. It is always the most sought after Android application by millions of students and defense aspirants across India who are dreaming to join the armed forces of our country. We provide you the very proper, unique lecture content, study materials, the hundreds of sample practice questions, quizzes, exercises and quizzes, and our mock tests are made specially keeping in view of the latest exam patterns. So do download the app and subscribe to your favorite course. In this case, if you are preparing for AFCAT, you can even go through and completely download the AFCAT course, and then you can have a very brief follow-up on all sort of social media platforms and follow us all of their places, and within which you will get the updates which are very helpful and crucial, and these updates are of Indian and international inputs that will help you in your exam preparation. Okay, so beginning with the first and foremost thing that I want to discuss is about the marking system. Every time when I discuss about the study plans, it is very crucial for me to reiterate the marking system, because if we go through the marking system only, then we will understand about how crucial is this particular section. Okay, so in the AFCAT there are in total around 100 questions, and out of these 100 questions only 25 questions are related towards the general knowledge. So each question carries 3 marks, which makes it very clear that all of these 25 questions carry for around 75 marks. So my study plan is based on scoring these 75 marks. So you will be scoring around 70 plus marks. So my plan is about how to score around more than 70 plus in all of these things. And you need to also remember that if you give a wrong answer, you will also lose 1 mark for every incorrect answer. Okay, so what are the subjects that are there in this particular one in the syllabus of the AFCAT? So the syllabus that is there in AFCAT, I have divided it into 2 important parts. The first section is about the static GK and the current affairs related part, and the second part is about the humanities related. Okay, in the static GK related ones, you will be learning about the knowing the Indian armed forces, the Indian panorama, world panorama, awards and honors, writings of influence, sports and games and current affairs. But in the humanities related topics, you will be learning about the history, geography and Indian polity. So these are a very important ones. So what particular time at what section we need to focus more upon, and how much do we have this particular section, and what is the previous year's analysis, all of those details will be discussed here, wherein which you will have a complete idea about how to prepare for the exam and then score good amount of marks in this particular section. So beginning with the previous year's analysis of the static GK and current affairs related topics, that means all of these topics that are mentioned here. Okay, so all of these left side topics, those number of questions, there were only around 6 to 7 questions all the way up to 2014, but from the year of 2015 they increased up to 13, 14, 15 and 16. Okay, so even in the year of 2017 you can see the maximum number of questions have come from this static GK part. There were 18 questions out of the 25, which was a very huge number. Okay, so with this particular analysis, we can understand that you can expect around 10 to 15 questions at the most in the upcoming AFCAT examination from this particular static GK and current affairs related section. So scoring well in this, you will be able to score 30 to 45 marks out of 75 marks in the examination. On how to prepare the day wise. Okay, so here is a day wise current affairs and the static GK syllabus for this particular 60 days and a plan. So going through this particular plan, you need to spend around 4 hours each day. Remember, you are spending around 4 hours each day to learn about all of these. So you can divide this time in any particular way. If it is possible for you, you can spend 2 hours in the morning and you can even spend 2 hours in the evening. However it is sufficient for you, you please divide the time into that particular way and then prepare for the AFCAT, because scoring in AFCAT and getting good marks will always help you and land you to be a very proper position. Okay, make sure that you you score very well. So in the day one, you will be learning two important topics. One is about the rank structure in all the three services. That means the ranks of the Indian Army, Navy and Air Force, and also the commands of the Indian Navy. Okay, so Indian Navy has only 3 commands, so it will be very simple for you to cover up that particular topic. And the next day, on day 2, you will be learning about the commands of Indian Army and the commands of the Indian Air Force. The next 2 days, you will be learning about the military institutions and establishments, 1 day each for the Indian Air Force aircrafts, military deals, exercises, various regiments of Indian Army, famous squadrons of Indian Air Force, and the Indian naval warships and details. And with this, in 9 days, you will be finishing up all the important topics that are required for the knowledge of the AFCAT related examination, that are completely purely defense specific ones. Okay, so after this, you will be learning about the Indian panorama. Here, 1 day you will spend time learning about the national symbols of India, 1 day each for the superlatives of India, Indian space journey, important art forms and culture, national institutions, important national days of recognition, and in the day of 16, you will be learning about the important personalities of India. Okay, going through now with the world panorama. Regarding the world panorama is also a very crucial one. 2 days you will be spending time learning about the countries, capitals, currencies and languages. Make sure that you have a very strong grip on this topic, and then on the next day you will be learning about the superlatives of the world and the names of the international boundaries. On day of 20, learn about the important cities and the strategic locations. You can even club in any particular way. That means on day of 19, you can spend time learning about the superlatives of the world, and in day of 20, you can cover up international boundaries and important cities, whichever way it is helpful for you. On day 21, you will spend all your time learning about the international days, because this is also very, very important, crucial one. And while learning about international days, don't just learn about the dates and when are they celebrated or observed. Also learn about the theme that is there for this particular year. Okay, on day of 22, you will be learning about world space and defense programs. 2 days for international organizations, their headquarters and their heads. Day 25 is for the important economic meetings. Going through on day of 26, you will spend time learning about both Bharat Ratna Award and the Nobel Prize Awards. On day of 27, you will be learning about military guarantee awards, movies related awards, and the awards that are related to books. Okay, so 2 days each you will be learning, and make sure that you maintain notes. Here without notes, nobody is going to help you. Your notes is only going to help you to crack the examination in a very proper way. Okay, going through now on day of 28, what we are celebrating, what we are actually studying. On day of 28, we are studying the famous books that are written by the Indian historical Indians. On day of 29, we are studying the famous books that are written by the historical foreigners. And on day of 30, you will be learning about the famous news agencies, their editors, their heads, their chiefs, whatever are there. So those you will be learning in the day of 30. So with this half time, you will be completing the main things that are there in the examination point of view. In the next half, you will have only 1 month that is left out for the examination. So from day of 31, you will start learning about very crucial topics. On day 31, you will learn about both Olympics and Asian Games. 32 is for both Commonwealth Games and the Grand Slams and related topics. 2 days each that are located for the various terms used in the various sports while playing, and the various cups and trophies. Mention also the cups and trophies also. Okay, so what kind of trophy is awarded for different kind of games, like Durand Trophy, different kinds of cups, and all of these cups are there. So Kings 11, all of these are very, very important. Going through now with day of 35, you will be learning about notable persons of importance and everything related to cricket. On day of 36, you will learn everything related to hockey and tennis. Daily, you will also be learning about the knowledge of the most important topics since the last 2 years of the current affairs to be studied the most, and you will also learn the complete defense current affairs to be studied on a daily basis. Both of them are considered to be intensely important. Okay, with this you will be completing your complete strategic and current affairs related section. Going through with the next section and the analysis of the previous years of the humanities section, which include those subjects of the history, polity and geography. Here if we can go through up to the year of 2014, the questions from history, geography and polity were very, very high. They were for around 18 to 19, but from the year of 2015, if you can see, the number of questions are gradually reduced. They were only from 12 to 13. So going through with this particular trend, we can estimate some important analysis and the expected number of questions in the AFCAT examination, the coming up examination. It might be for around 5 to 10 questions. So this is very, very helpful. So if you are scoring very well in this particular section, you will be able to score 15 to 30 marks out of the 75 marks, which will be very helpful. Okay, so the study plans, if we go through now, we are continuing with the day of 37. From day 37, you will start learning geography. Here on day 37, you will learn everything regarding the physical features of our country and the names and information of the coastal plains of our country. Day 38 is for the rivers and its tributaries. 39 is for the hydropower, thermal and nuclear power projects of in our country. And on day 40, you will learn about the major ocean currents of the world. Day 41, you will learn two important topics which include biodiversity hotspots, UNESCO World Heritage Sites. And on day 42, you will learn about the major environmental and industrial summits and events. On day 43, you will learn about the history-related topics which include Indus Valley Civilization, Vedic Society, Mauryan Empire and Sangam literature. On day 44, you will learn about indigenous dynasties and Gupta period. On day 45, you will learn everything related towards the Delhi Sultanate and the Vijayanagar Empire. Going through in detail regarding the next plan is about the 46th day is about learning the Mughal Empire, the Carnatic Wars, Anglo-Maratha and Anglo-Sikh Wars. On day of 47, you will learn about the stages of colonialism and the 1857 revolt. See, if you're going through all of these important history-related topics, please go through the notes and the study material that is given by SSB Crack exams. That is very, very helpful. If in case you are studying about all of these, only those who have the study material regarding this SSB Crack exams material, that will be only helpful if you are preparing for the examination this short period of time. Okay. Otherwise, it will be very, very strenuous and it will take a lot of time for you to completely go through each and every particular topic because every topic is very huge and it requires a lot of time for you to prepare. So make sure that you go through only those important conceptual points that are related towards the examination point of view. Okay. Remember that you need to remember the years and the important dates if in case you are studying about history, so that is very crucial. So on day of 48, you will learn about the moderates and extremists, economic nationalism and the home rule movement. On day 49, you will learn about the Khilafat, non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement and the Quit India movement. Day 50 is about Subhash Chandra Bose and Indian National Army, rise of Muslim League and India's partition and getting independence. Day 51 is devoted with the wars with the Pakistan since 1948 and then our relationship with the UNO and currently what is our stand with the UNO. With this, you will completely finish up with the history portion. Now you will focus upon the Indian polity portion. Make sure that you focus most on the schedules and the articles that are written here. Okay. Instead of you going through in a very detailed way, make sure that you remember the numbers of the articles and what do they mention and then in which particular part of the constitution are they there and at what particular schedule have they been added into the constitution. Okay, so that will be very helpful because if you're going through the polity, statistics are more important than the content. Okay, on day 52, learn about the Constituent Assembly, Union and its territory and citizenship. Day 53 is for fundamental rights and duties and the DPSPs. On day of 44, you will learn about amending the constitution, its basic structure and the union executive related articles. Day 55 is fully fledgedly learn about the parliament and the judiciary and the state government related acts and procedures. Day 56, make sure you spend special amount of time learning about union territories and special areas and emergency procedures. And in the end, you can also learn about the center-state relations. Day 57, spend time on constitutional bodies which are very important for the AFCAT exam point of view. Going through now in the last few days, you will learn you will also have the mock tests that are being given up by the SSB Crack exams. You can have 2 mock tests conducted each day on 58, 59 and 60. And on day of 60, you can have a very brief thorough of all the notes that are written before the examination, all the PDFs that you have gone through from our side or from whichever source that is available. That is very helpful for your examination preparation point of view. Okay. Now we will go through the complete study plan flow for the AFCAT general awareness section that we are going through now. Until now, how are we going through and how did we divide the time for the examination? So if we go through that, 9 days we have spent time learning about the armed forces related topics. Then from day 10 to 16, we learnt about Indian panorama. From day 17 to 25, we learnt about the world panorama. On day 26 to 27, we learnt about the awards and honors. On day 28 to 30, we learnt about the writings of influence. On days of 31 to 36, we have learned about the sports and games. 37 to 42 is about geography. 43 to 51 is about history. 52 to 57 is about Indian polity. And the last few days, 58 to 60 is about the revision and the mock tests that are being given up by the SSB Crack exams.com. Okay, so with this, we are completely going through the complete analysis and the details of the study plans for you to crack the examination in around 60 days of time. That means in around 2 months of time, which is very crucial and very, very important for you to go through this particular one. So in the end, I would like to discuss some of the important points that you have to remember. First point is always make sure that you maintain a separate dedicated notebook so that only that notebook will be helpful if in case you're going through the examination. So in the last minute, if you're going through the examination related topics, only your notes will be very helpful. Whatever you have written in the notes, they will be for sure remembered in your brain. Okay. And the second point is always go through the main concepts. Remember that all questions in this section are purely theoretical. There is no numerical related topics. All of the questions are purely theoretical and all of them are purely conceptual. Okay. Always use maps that you get in your nearest nearest stationery shop while you are trying to remember the geography related lessons. It will always be of great help because if you are learning geography, maps will be very fast and they will be very secure and very easy for your brain to map upon. Okay. And last and final thing, if you have any other doubts or any queries regarding this particular one and following this particular plan, please you can even get back to us at support@ssbcrackexams.com. Please mention and send us your success stories if in case by following this particular study plan you are able to score very well in the AFCAT examination. Always stay safe, stay healthy, be confident, keep smiling. Jai Hind.